Previously on 704.
Let me create a production around my friends, and let's add, a few other people in there as well, and see, what this little experiment, comes up with.
Lonnie. Oh, the bed?
Yeah.
This is Shay, y'all.
Decline.
So I just dropped my new ebook yesterday.
Oh,
Once
yeah.
an announcement, I am planning a trip. You were not next. But I interrupted because they're too long. I am now full-time with my esthetician business.
Oh, let's go.
I will be taking full-time clients, open availability.
Maybe I was too broad.
I've never said that about you. You've known me for over 10 years, baby. Anything I say behind your face, I say it to your face.
So the moment anything goes awry, there will be no questions asked about absolutely anything.
I mean, I guess I don't know who that was supposed to scare into doing something.
Why y'all can't y'all eat it?
Well, so we have to compete for Miss North Carolina and Miss North Carolina scene this June, and there's a fitness portion of competition. So we're trying to be healthy.
It's vegan.
Oh, really?
Make sure you try it. You gotta get a piece of that in your mouth because it's gonna rock your mouth for pleasure.
I will call you back, son. What's wrong? This weekend. This weekend, baby.
Here's a few more tips to write down. Negativity. Don't do a lot of stressing. Don't give in to the drama. Learn this from my mama. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. You used to stand small, but you're tall. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. We see you undefeated, it's your season. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. If you see it, just believe it, keep on dreaming. It's the beginning of new life, yeah. And we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 a new life, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 a new life, yeah. A new life, yeah. A new life, we change for the better, getting cheddar. A new life, yeah.
Okay, so going to meet up with Frank, basically to discuss everything is, nerve-wracking because I'm like, again, we haven't really sat down and had a conversation in forever, and I'm just like, I don't know how he's feeling, but personally, I am very ready to go ahead and get this conversation over and done with so we can see where we stand. We're either going to move forward or we're going to move backwards, so we need to go ahead and see what it's hitting for so we can either know if we gonna mess with each other or if we not. So yeah, since I got here first and Frank is clearly always late, never on time, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to find us somewhere to sit. I guess grab us a table. I'm gonna grab me a drink from the bar, and I'm gonna just chill until he gets here. I'm not even gonna really fuss about it because maybe he's trying to be fashionably late. Don't know, but we'll just see whenever he gets here.
So me and Shay decided to meet down there, at Boardwalk with Billy's just to see, have a few drinks and maybe catch up. I'm feeling very optimistic about it. I feel like after our last meeting, we saw some resolution. I feel like now we'll kind of get into the nitty gritty of it all, and I'm optimistic about it.
Hey, girl. What's up? I'm glad you was able to meet me.
I know, right?
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Oh, you
too.
smell good.
Oh, thank you. You too. What you got on?
You know, just a little Burberry. That's all. You know.
Not me. You know I don't wear fragrances and stuff.
So what? You like an oil
I
girl?
wear body oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got me a little drink. You gonna get a drink?
Yes. Where's the drink menu?
I'm setting up my. Gotta get my baby situated, honey.
Look at him.
He probably hungry because he been napping since I picked him up. So.
Oh yeah, it's time to eat.
Yeah. I be having to carry my laptop. I said I was gonna buy him an iPad for his birthday, so he can have his own setup.
Yeah, leave my shit alone. Exactly. My homegirl, she recently got her son an iPad. She be having like the little games for him to learn and stuff on there.
I just need something for his cartoon while I'm out.
Okay.
So yeah, this is Frank's first time meeting my son. Because again, like I've said previously several times, we fell out when I was 5 months pregnant. I felt like he wasn't a good friend in that very moment because I feel like he let other people come in between our friendship. So I went ahead and moved forward. And yeah, so this is his first time meeting my baby. And so I guess we're going to kill two birds in one stone. He going to meet my son, and then we're going to go ahead and chop it up and figure out how we're going to move forward.
Wow, it's so interesting how time flies by and things change for people. It's so exciting seeing the little one. Never thought that Shay was going to be a mom. So it's great seeing her in this space.
Well, I'm glad you met with me. I know the last time we kind of had a bit of a, thing. But
Yeah.
I feel like it was needed, though, in a way. I feel like we both got a lot of things off our chest, and I feel better about things.
Yeah, I feel like when we first got there, I was just like, okay, well, you know, this is our first day meeting everybody. And I was like, clearly we already knew each other. But I was just kind of like, you know, let me keep it cordial because, you know, the year before we had all these issues.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just keep it cordial. But then when you brought up the tea, then I was like, or, you know, I was just like, oh, we going
there. I got it.
How y'all doing tonight?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. My name's Chelsea. I'll be taking care of you.
What is it that you're drinking? What are you drinking?
Oh, I got the cherry limeade bucket off the bucket list.
Is the tequila 30 good?
Is the what, baby?
Tequila 30?
I've never had that one, actually.
Oh, shit. What do you suggest?
The bucket, I feel like, is the most that you get for your buck. I'm going to say this one comes in like a very small glass, like this size, and then there's just like this much alcohol in it.
Like I was saying, like, as far as you, like, just busting out with that, I was just like, okay, what the hell are we doing?
Because, I ain't never been no fake person, like, just sit in a room and not...
Me either. And it took everything in me not to say anything. But then when you brought it up, I was just like, okay, well, if we're going to take it there, we can take it there because, I'm not a fake person either. We've known each other, like, really 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about that the other day, and I'm like, we known each other too long, and I feel like a lot of things that was told to you at this brunch that we went to were taken out of context. I didn't say it in the way that it was told back to you, and I feel like a lot of people do that. Like, they carry a bone, but then switch the context up of what was said.
Yeah.
I feel like when you left the brunch, you were like just like done with everybody.
I really was.
Like, including me.
I just needed some space because, like, I had never been in a situation with my friends to the point where I had to have a sit down and we had to discuss some shit. Like, never. Like,
honestly, I went into it, like, I even talked to Chartre about it, and I went into it already expecting it to be some, like, bullshit.
So when it happened, I was not surprised whatsoever because I already knew. I'm like, why they want us to go to this brunch so bad? Because it was like being pushed. It was like, come on, let's do brunch. Let's do brunch with Frankie so we can clear the air. And I'm like, well, on my end, it ain't shit to clear because I told them exactly what was said.
I didn't have an issue until the night before when he who will not be named, we were all down into the woodshed and we were just talking. It was like, oh, well, they brought you up. And I was just like, oh, I talked to Shay, da, 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 da. And they was like, oh, well, girl, if you know what I know, you probably wouldn't be, talking to her like that. And I was just like, well, what's going on? Me and Shay, we talk all the time. We good. Like, da, 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 da. And then they start going down the list of stuff. And I'm sitting here like, well, that's not kind of how it happened. But, okay.
Right.
And then, but I guess my biggest issue was just like, damn, how did they know things about me when I haven't really been talking to them?
And like I said, a lot of things were taken out of context. Like I would have conversations like if they're asking me like, oh, how's Frankie doing on his new job? I'll be like, well, he's adjusting because you definitely told me yourself.
Oh yeah, I was struggling.
I know you told me yourself that you were having issues because they didn't train you right and things like that. So that's how I'm talking, just like I'm talking to you right now. It wasn't like I'm like, oh, he about to lose his job and he about to get fired. I never went to them with that. Never said that out my mouth. But when it was brought to you, that's
how it came. Yeah.
So that's my point. Like they definitely took stuff out of context. They played it like, oh well, she was saying you was about to lose your job and you was about to. That's not what happened.
Yes.
Like I literally was just having a general convo. They were asking me like, oh, how you was doing on your job, and then if it's brought up, I'm like, oh well, he's on a new job. I said, but I definitely also said like he makes great money. He's in a new place because at the time you had just got your townhouse. So like he's in a new place. He's doing really well, like really good. He just got a new truck. Like I never put it in the context of how they tried to come across saying, oh well, we thought you was broke because Shay made it seem like you was broke. No. That's not how.
And see, honestly, after me and you talked the last time, I really put some context like together. Like I feel like talking outside of that meeting and now after some time has went by, it gave me a better chance to kind of process the whole situation. Because the thing is, I should have been like, well, I know Shay better than this, and I know she don't normally come off trying to be messy purposely or anything like that. So I mean, but for me, I was going through my own personal things outside of friendships, like stuff with my mom, and like I was like, damn, one thing I thought I had locked down was my friendships, but shit, I ain't even got that. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. Let me just step away for a little while and kind of figure out me and the things that I want to do first, and then maybe come back and revisit. I never had intentions of never talking to you again. Like, no, that was never my thing.
I'm glad that we did get everything out our system. I really hate it was in that way though, but I'm glad that we actually are able to sit down and talk about everything and try to get our friendship back on track.
And I feel like we will.
So basically the conversation between me and Frank went surprisingly well. I actually was very surprised. We were able to talk about our feelings and how we felt during the situation that happened prior to the show. And so after, I feel like the first meetup, when we got into it, it was just a lot of built up stress and anger between us both. Because again, I felt some type of way, he felt some type of way. So once we actually sat down and talked one-on-one and we got all our feelings on the table, we were able to actually move forward. And I'm actually very happy that I have my friend back, and I'm happy that we can move forward and just start fresh.
I'm glad me and Shay finally on the same page. I miss my girl. We used to have so much fun back when we both used to live in Columbia. The good old days getting tore up. So it's finally nice to be back in a good space with her.
We got so much more. Like oh God, girl, we got to catch up. We got so much to catch up on. Like it's been a minute. So
I know.
Yeah, like. For example, like now I got a new job, so I don't have that job no more.
Okay.
Yes.
Congrats.
I got a new job, and I love it. I love it so far. It was a little rocky the first few months because I had to get adjusted to like management
Of course,
style,
that's any job. Like
understanding, like how to deal with people or whatever. But it's going good.
That is really good, friend. I'm happy for you. I'm still on the same job, but my congrats is my son.
Yes.
That's the only change. I'm still grinding. I'm still hustling. I'm still doing my candy business. Still trying to do hair. I actually burned my hand last Friday.
Oh, no.
So I got 2nd-degree burns like all over my hand.
Oh my God, I see it.
Yeah, like
How you managed to do that?
I dipped my hand in a pot of boiling candy, trying to make a candy order because I did an Easter sale. And I accidentally dipped my hand in the pot of boiling candy because I was doing too much at one time. Overload myself. But yeah, it's healing, and I feel like everything happens for a reason. So I feel like maybe that was God saying, you know, slow down a little bit.
Cause you know you be going, girl, you be having a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, I'm always gonna have a lot going on. But yeah, right now I'm just trying to prepare like his clothing line before his birthday. That's a lot, you know, it's a lot with that. But I feel like I got the right connections in place to make it happen before his birthday. And that's really all I really got going on right now. And about to sell the house that me and Ikara.
Your headache?
Yeah, we about to sell this house, honey. I've been preparing the house for sale, trying to get it ready. And that's a lot in itself too. You know, I'm juggling a 9-month-old and trying to get.
I know it's a lot.
It's a lot, but it's coming together. I'm praying that this house sells fairly quickly. I just said, you know, once it's sold, cut my check so I can go my way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
For real.
At this point, we had nothing to talk about.
No, for real.
I get it.
I'm ready to cut all. This is the last business tie that, you know, me and my ex have. And I'm just like ready to just snip and go, you know, go my separate way.
Just cut it. I get it. Yeah.
How is dating life?
Girl. Where do I start? So
it's the bucket. It's the
I mean, since we going there.
Yeah, let's tap in.
So my dating life is non-existent.
Friend, what?
I mean, like, okay, so the guys that like me, I don't like them. And the guys that I do like, they play games. They
yes.
And then they randomly go ghost, and you be like, well, what happened? I thought we was good. Like,
listen, I'm feeling you on that. I'm on the dating scene too. You know, honestly, a lot of men that I meet, they assume that I'm like gonna go back with my baby daddy, and I'm like, me and him was never even together. Like, people don't even realize that. Like, after my relationship with Ikara, I want to say like maybe 5-6 months later, I met his dad. I was just having a little fun. I was like,
it was good to you,
I
bro.
came in like a wrecking ball. Friend, I was having some fun, and baby, I literally messed with him for like a month, and then I was like, okay, this ain't it.
This ain't giving.
And then, child, here come Dom. So it literally happened just like that. But I be having to tell the guys that are interested in me, I'm like, you know, it's not that. Like, it's not no situation where I'm about to go, you know, back to my baby daddy, because I never was with him to begin with.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm like, I was never with him to begin with. It was just me having a little bit of fun.
Thank you.
And then, like you said, like a lot of guys, you know, they play games.
Yeah, it's a game for them.
Excuse me.
And then my issue with guys is they'll tell you they want to be with you, they want to get to know you. Y'all mess around a few times and then they gone. If you just want to mess around, you should just say that.
Friend, that's my whole thing too. I'm like,
I'm not been with it.
If you want to, I feel like if you just wanted to mess around and have a little fun, say that. But don't make it this weird, you know, this weird thing afterwards.
That's the thing.
Because I might want to have fun too.
Exactly.
And raise another man.
A grown man.
So I'm like, no. I need a man. I need a man, honey.
Bring something to the damn table.
And we don't even be asking for much. Like, we just want to travel, get money together.
Money ain't really never been our issue.
Right.
It's always been like, we got money, but we need somebody to kind of share it with that's not trying to leech off you.
Thank you.
That's the thing.
Thank you. And that's what I was saying with the You know, I'm like, these guys out here, they looking for a woman that's on her shit. I kind of feel like, you know, that was kind of the vibe with his daddy. Like, it was like, oh, you gonna let me drive your car? You gonna let me do this? No, you're not driving my sports car. No, baby.
No. Did you pay a car payment?
No. What the hell?
Your name on the insurance? No.
Yeah, I'm like, no, baby.
Yeah,
but yeah, I feel like God has our people, and they coming. We just got to be patient.
It is, and honestly, I feel like for me being like, I always pride myself in trying to be a good person to people and, you know, treat people good, but it's like, now I'm like, shit, is the nice people not winning? Like, I feel like the damn evil bitches is getting through.
The ones that ain't got shit, that ain't got nothing going on, those are the ones that they want to cater to, then go do that.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know what I deserve. I know my worth.
I feel like it's because you don't need them. I think that's the issue. It's like, I'm interested in you, but I'm used to having somebody who needs something from me or having to provide something for me. I'm like, baby, the stuff that I have, I can buy myself. I don't need you to buy that for me.
Yeah.
I don't.
This one guy I was talking to, he literally was like, oh, because one day I was really stressed. I had school work to do. I was dealing with my son. I had to go to work. I had a lot going on. I had candy orders to do. And he goes, oh, well, you do it so well. I didn't realize you were stressed. Even to make that comment, like, I get that I do it well, but damn, what can you help me out with?
How can you lighten my load?
Yeah, how can you lighten my load just a tad?
Come and help with the candy shit. You could have did something.
Friend, something, okay?
Besides asking me for thanks, because that's all they do. Ask. That's what they ask for. You be like, well, damn, okay. I just told you I did X, Y, Z today, and I'm tired. And this is the only thing. Instead of coming over and asking to rub my feet, give me something to eat, you want to.
No, I asked this one guy for a full body massage. He talking about, okay, tomorrow. Tomorrow? I'm asking now. Body hurt now.
Tomorrow I'll have somebody else to do it.
Why I gotta go pay Sue at Massage Envy $80 to do me a massage when you want to come lay up at my house? No.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I gotta go pay Sue Lynn? No.
Yeah. I get it. And that's why I'm just like, now I'm just not even looking. I'm just like, I've been the same way. Because I said to myself, I got my money, I'm okay. Cause
I ain't gonna lie though, I was looking today, I was on this dating site, and this guy friend, the guy was fine. He talking about he a stretch therapist. I was like, just stretch me out anytime.
So basically, after me and Frank chopped it up and we got back on a good track and a good note, I basically started, tapping into other life things that we have going on. And honestly, like I told him, this dating scene is very hectic. It's very, it's piss in the pool. Like, basically, like, ain't nobody taking nobody serious. The guys, they're playing around. And obviously, he's going through the same thing. So we on the same page.
It's crazy to be homosexual and dealing with the same heterosexual stuff. Like, it's crazy how we can just relate on how guys are. I mean, they'll play this game like they really want to be with you. I want to be with you. I love you. I can see us together. And then in all actuality, they only around for a few minutes. They with you for what they can get, and then they move on to the next. So clearly the dating scene is not where it needs to be at this point.
My store set up, I don't think I can work the 9 to 5. I really don't. Like, it just, I tried. It's like repeating the same thing, expecting a different result is insanity. So, and that's what he said too. What is this? Bye-bye. I'm going to clean it up. Goodbye. Yeah, go on now.
So I have a client coming over to the house today. I am a home-based esthetician. It's coming. The suite is coming. The storefront is coming. I'm just staying humble in this process. But I have one of my loyal clients. She's been with me since I first opened up my books here in Charlotte. So she's going to come get her lashes done. We're going to have a good kiki. She's so much fun. I love doing lashes. I think I have not been certified in lashes as long as I've been an esthetician, but I caught on really fast. It's very tedious work, but I love the after effect. You know, anyone who told you that lashes don't matter, they lied. Honey, if you know, you know. Lashes are tea. Lashes takes you from that girl to that bitch instantly. So if y'all want to go ahead and become that bitch, make sure y'all book. But I do want to give a shout out to my client. I thank you so much for being so loyal, girl. That's my favorite client. I love her. I guess I decided to be home. I wasn't always home based. When I first put my business out in Charlotte and I, stepped out with my entrepreneurship, I did have a suite. I actually had 2 suites prior to me deciding to go home based, but suites are expensive, y'all. And, being an entrepreneur, the overhead is expensive, so it's one or two ways that these girls are doing this. It's either they already have the money, they have a huge support system that's pouring into their business, or they have a 9-to-5 and they're using their 9-to-5 to fund their business. And at that moment, I didn't have that. I am a mom. I am a single mom at that. I don't have a huge support system. So I had to make a decision, but I didn't want to put down being an esthetician. I still wanted my business to be promoted. I still wanted women to know that I was still, hey, I'm available. You guys can book me. And I felt like, as long as I did the services that were professional enough that I can give that professionalism and that, experience, then why not? So my home is very welcoming. I definitely am careful on who I do accept in my home because energy is real, y'all. But that's why I did it. It's just more, it's feasible for me. It makes sense for me. It makes sense in my season right now. Eventually, yes, the bigger picture is I want a storefront. I want one-stop shop. I want people to come in and they're able to sit in a lobby and wait for me or my other employees that I employ. But for now, the home base is feasible. It works. And I don't do all of my services out there. So I won't do like waxing and things like that. But I will do facials and lashes and those things where it could be a little bit, it's not as intimate. These 2 corners. And we are done. I love this glue. This helped me go so much faster. I don't know if you noticed or not how fast I be getting done now.
Especially I feel we ain't had to do nothing there.
Mm-hmm. This side we get. Because I did 17, 16. I'll put 14. Got too close to my glue again. Oh my goodness, the craziest story as an esthetician, y'all. Okay, so I do Brazilian waxes. I'm not afraid of getting down there and getting all up in y'all business because that's what I need to do. It ain't no point in getting waxed if you gonna leave a hair. You might as well do it at home, right? So it's very important for you ladies to clean. I mean, me personally, I would take a shower before I go see my wax lady, get everything, cleaned and everything. But it was one time I was waxing a young lady and I don't know if she was nervous or what, but she did have a little crumbs in them cheeks. That was God testing me. I don't know when I seen it, my first reaction was, but I had to stay professional, had to put the wax on over there and take it off. That is the craziest story I feel like I've ever had, where, you know, we had the little boo-boo crumbles in between the cheeks. So for all the ladies that's watching this, make sure when you go to your wax lady, y'all, treat her like it's a sneaky link. Treat her like your man pulling up. Please shower, please clean. And yeah, that's the that's the craziest that's the most dramatic story I've ever had as an esthetician, thank God. But that was definitely a test for me because I don't do boo-boo. I don't do that.
Too long of a Gave me too many days off.
I need some structure.
They gave me too many days off. I just been.
Lightning, are you ready for a nap? Cause what?
Mommy.
Yeah.
What's up?
Nothing much. You just did.
So yes, my son is home sometimes when I do take clients. What I do to kind of get around that is I only accept clients while he's home that are my loyal clients that you know, they are educated about my son and his autism, and they don't really necessarily have a problem with it. But to keep it professional, because I know people are spending their money. Not everyone is a loyal client. They're new to me and booking my service. So I try to do those type of clients when my son is not around. If he's like in therapy or he's in school, I try to kind of schedule my schedule around that and only take those clients, and any other clients like on the weekend and things like that. Trust and believe those are loyal clients that know Legend like the back of their hand and they're used to him. But it's more of a personal thing. I have not seen where my business, you know, people didn't want to come back to me or rebook. It's more so of me and how I want my brand and my name to be looked at. And, you know, sometimes people can look down on you when you are doing it out of your home. So it's a lot of services that I just don't offer. I know that my son is autistic and can, you know, be in your face, kind of, you know, he can be loud, and I know girls don't want to be bust wide open and my son running around, and it just doesn't make sense. So I definitely try to be mindful of my brand and how I want to present my brand to the world. So some services are not offered while he's home, and I try to, you know, put my schedule around his schedule when he's away from my house.
Oh, they're cute. Not your feeling look like a full set. You just got a good lash tag done. I don't know who your lash tag is.
I be going over like, oh, I need to get my lashes done.
Girl, yes. Don't you be feeling so like a different person when you walk out of here when they fresh? Like, what? Who go outside? Y'all want to go outside? I want to meet up.
Exactly. But they want that bad. Mama. But I was like, I need to get my lashes done.
Yes. That's when everybody want to go out, when you need the feel, too.
And I kept saying that. I was like, look, my nails not done. My pedicure look a mess. And my lashes not done. Y'all walk too much for me this weekend.
Legend, goodbye.
I'm just a girl. Let me get right.
Okay, I'm just a damn girl.
I'm trying to see, like you said, I'm cooking. I was like cooking.
Ain't nobody cooking today, girl. But I just want to see out. Legend, hush, Papa, please. Yes, please. I'm doing my second business launch. It's called Keys Munchies, and I'm selling egg rolls. So on May 28th, if you just pre-order, so you have up until Tuesday to pre-order, and I'm doing Philly cheesesteak egg rolls and my OG egg rolls.
Okay. What's in the OG egg roll?
The OG egg rolls is basically ground turkey, bell peppers, onions, mozzarella cheese, and water chestnuts. So that girl, they so good. Those are the first ones I started making. But yeah, you do the pre-order and you just let me know how many rolls you want. You can get 3 for $8, 6 for $12, and it comes with like veggie rice and a soda and water.
Okay.
Or water, I'm sorry. And yeah, and I'm just doing the pre-orders because it just helped me kind of maintain what I have to make, so I won't make too much.
Okay.
But yeah, good. Definitely support.
Definitely go support. For sure.
I'm gonna send you the menu.
Okay.
But yes, I was telling Jalissa, that's my client. I was telling her about my new business venture. It's my baby, Keys Munchies. I do cook, y'all. I cook for this whole group. Okay. I think everybody has had my cooking. I love to cook. I love to feed people. I like to hear people say, "Ooh, girl, this so good." I love watching people eat. I'll be sitting there like, it's good. So, and I put my passion and turned it into a business. So now, I do my famous egg rolls, which are like Philly cheesesteak, and sometimes I'll do my OG egg rolls, which is just, Italian sausage and turkey meat. And it's a hit, y'all. They love my egg rolls. I have never made a bad batch of egg rolls. Never. Okay. So make sure y'all follow me at Keys Munchies. I do sell the, plates twice monthly. So kind of in the middle of the month and at the end of the month, I try to do my plates then. So I do offer pre-orders and things like that. So I was just letting Jalissa know that that's my next thing that I'm doing is getting into my plates and selling my food. And I hope y'all follow me so that y'all can order, okay?
Yeah, just like that. Keep them closed, and I'm gonna get some footage of like how the lashes are actually on your lash. Isolation is T. Man, you can raise it.
Alright, so it's a beautiful Saturday. My Saturdays normally consist of sleeping in, waking up, making breakfast, but I'm actually going to work, so y'all can come with me to work. so the very start of my shift, I like to get my baby cranked up, log in. I do have to proceed with a pre-trip. That's just basically making sure my oil levels are good, my coolant levels. There's nothing wrong in the engine area. I drive this truck every day. I'm the only driver, so we're just gonna do a quick little brief pre-trip, and we're gonna keep it pushing.
Hey, good morning. Now, get a dispatch to Big Rock. They recruited me to work today. You know, I don't work on Saturdays. Well, it looks like it's gonna be a smooth day, so I'm gonna get in here and get it out the way real quick. Oh no, yeah, see, I'll show up at my normal time the way I can get up out of here. Yeah, I'm in my normal truck. I got trailer 4. Copy that. Thank you.
All right, so now I did my pre-trip. I'm connected to my trailer of my choice. I normally do 2 trailers at once, or just one long ass trailer, or we can do a nice little short trailer like I did today. I'm on the phone with my dispatch, and he's even shocked that I'm here on a Saturday. So that lets you know that Saturdays for work is just not me.
Man, I'm just so excited for everybody to show up. I know they said it was gonna be 4 o'clock. It's 4:30. Black people, man.
Know how that go. I mean, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Hey y'all, so y'all know I missed the meet and greet, which was an unfortunate event because I really wanted to be there, meet the cast members, and see what they had going on. So it was sad to see that I missed the meet and greet, but I did have a prior obligation to my daddy. He threw his wife a very fancy birthday party that he wanted me and all my siblings to be at, which I had already agreed to prior to me realizing what date the filming was going to be done.
I'm just excited to see how it all plays out. We should have a good time.
We should. You think we buying different people in different groups? Think everybody gonna get along?
If they don't, the same way they came in. Same way.
We love that. We love that.
So my roommate Jamel, at the meet and greet that I missed, he did inform everybody that he was throwing a Sunday brunch house party. Okay? I wasn't very much so aware of this until after the fact when I came home later back into Charlotte later on that day. I was totally under the fact that it was Jamel's party alone. So they kind of threw me for a loop when I found out it was like we're supposed to be like a 2-person thing, like we do it together. But I was still with the vibes and see what got going on. I can help here and there. But, I was excited after I found out about it. We rarely host events at our house, so it's something new for us to try.
I think tonight we should do a lot of conversing and seeing what we can do to collab with people on different stuff. And see how we can do the bid out business. How you thinking?
I love your optimism. Let's work the crowd first and see what's going on, and then we'll move from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to see everybody pull up.
That's not bad.
Clock it.
Am I excited to meet the cast? Yes, I am. So far, I've only seen them on Instagram and through face calls and things like that. So it's going to be a different vibe in person. So I'm geeked to see like who's going to be friends with who's going to be beefing with who's going to clash. I can't wait to find out.
Okay, so today I'm pulling up to Jamel's and Treasure's party.
So, I was passenger princess today. I rode with Babe to Jamel's kickback. As I'm walking in, I'm really thinking like, I hope there's food. I know that he said that there was gonna be food, like like cookout style, but I didn't smell like a grill. Like when you like walk up to a cookout, you smell the grill, like the meats and stuff on the grill, or you see the smoke. I didn't see any of that, so I kind of was starting to get a little irritated before I even got through the door.
I'm on the way to Jamel and Treasure's place for the cute little turn up. They're having a cute little gathering for all of us. I can't wait to see how it goes. Excited about seeing everybody, and I definitely need this after a long week of work. Like, you don't even know.
So today is Easter, and basically now that I've spent the whole day with my baby, I'm getting ready to head over to Jamil's kickback. He's actually having a kickback at his crib, and they're gonna do games and food, and I'm looking forward to it.
So we're about to play Taboo. It's gonna be Donnie to Quan for team 1, Raheem to Ruth for team 2. We're gonna see who gets the first 3 X's. Whoever gets the first 3 X's, that group takes a shot.
Okay.
Tab. Alright.
Okay, here it is. So explain taboo.
Taboo. So.
I'm gonna hit you with a tomato. What a tomato? Give me that. Look, it's in there. Don't I be in your day's money better than everybody?
You know how to play taboo. Let me read the instructions to you. Okay, there's no instructions. Melly?
You gotta play a fucking taboo. I don't know how to play taboo, done.
Okay. So, Melly and Drew don't know how to play taboo. So I'm going to explain the instructions. So they didn't have any instructions, so I'm going to explain how to see. So the word is map. The blue word. The blue word is map. You have 5, drive, lost, atlas, road, up under. You cannot say any of these words while trying to get the person on the other team to play map. Okay, so you can say map. Like, I'll be like east, west, south, north. What's that on? Something like that to get them to say map. Okay, but you cannot say map, and you cannot say any of these 5 words below.
The person that's told you.
Okay. And so somebody from the other team will.
You don't know how to play taboo?
No, we're talking about drinking, girl. Yeah, I know how to play taboo.
But, Treasure's team can go first, and Jamel's team can go second.
I'm so happy that they suggested taboo because I already know that my team is gonna win. I'm on the team, of course we're gonna win, of course. So I'm just excited. I'm about to take a few shots, get myself ready for this game, and see how we can pull this win off.
Alright, Zeus, they call the CEO lemon what? Lemon pepper? No.
I'm screaming.
We blue, right? Okay.
On trip, sometimes you have to take a
plane, train, boat, car.
Another name for
plane, airplane.
There you go. You were just talking about Raheem having something.
Pool party.
What you wear?
Bathing suit.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna have on my
sometimes they slide in on a field. They make more money than basketball. They make more money than basketball players.
Soccer, NFL, football.
Girl, baseball, y'all.
Oh, you can say some more stuff for that.
Projector when they're giving lessons. This is so hard. I got it down. Next one. Okay, yeah, because okay, thank you. Okay. Broke people do this when they don't got the guidance, so they gotta get it themselves. When you don't got it, and you got the money.
Get it out the mud.
People that go to jail for this.
You ain't want to
Sell drugs. No. I'm not saying. No. When they take stuff from you. What else? It's another word for it. You're right, but it's another word.
Larceny ain't gonna be on there.
Pocket biggie.
Fraud.
Thief.
Change the car, baby.
Yeah. Okay. This one everybody had to do during COVID.
Quarantine.
But what was it called? You're getting
vaccinated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. It's a lot of these.
Okay, when you say it for her, Jelani. You say it for her.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Alright, ready? Okay. Go.
Alright, go?
Yeah.
Okay, when you gotta get a background check, you gotta go get
Fingerprint.
Thank you. I don't know what this is. God and then the
devil.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Back in the day, you didn't have no cell phones. You had to go to a
Payphone.
Payphone.
Yes. All right. In my living room, I'm going to put some rug. Thank you. Okay. This just passed for all the high schoolers. Everybody had to go buy a dress.
Prom.
Yeah.
Dress right, you making sure right.
No, that wasn't on there.
So y'all, everybody's around. We're sitting down. Food's being cooked. Everybody's just really getting settled in. So I helped gather some people to play games. We played Taboo. It's actually fun. I'm having a good time. We're drinking. We're standing beside each other. We got somebody on the timer, and people actually taught people how to play the game. I actually had a great time. I'm curious to see if other people had a great time.
We ended up playing like Taboo, and I've actually never really played that game before, so it was definitely like fast paced for me. But I was just like, okay, I gotta really get into it. I gotta pay attention. I gotta see what's going on. But yeah, it was definitely a vibe.
Oh, okay. I need you.
Mel?
Alright, he already did one. What words was
By default, they all three of them. No.
That's his name.
That is his name. No.
Oh, no?
I think you said no up.
Oh, I said no up. My bad.
I love Taboo. We had played Taboo. I think we only really played like a couple rounds because, like if there's a group setting game, everybody's included in the game. But, you have side conversations. So people, it's their turn, but they're, basically the people aren't into the game. It makes it horrible. So I love Taboo, but I didn't like that day of Taboo.
So yeah, as I'm actually like sitting there chilling, Frankie actually, me and Frankie started peeping, some things that Jamel was actually saying to one of his friends that we didn't know. She's actually not on the cast, but we overheard them like making sly comments or slick comments or whatever. And so Frankie kind of looked over at me and he's like, girl, I'm getting ready to go. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, me too, because I know my temper and I know my attitude. So I'm like, yeah, like, let's go ahead and leave. Like, I'm down to go. Like, we've already played games. We've already ate. So at this point, we can go ahead and get up out of here. So we just went ahead and headed out.
Yeah, so I'm enjoying myself, having a good time, just minding my own business, kikiing in the corner like I always do. And then I just happened to hear a little sneak across the room like, oh, they just trying to do something for camera time. I'm like, hold on, excuse me? I'm one of those girls, honey, if you got a problem with me, you come and dress to me, especially if I'm in the same room. We not about to kiki across the room. So guess what I did? Gather my shit and I hit the door.
I'm Jelani K, so I was having a good time. So it was just like, I really be in my own world, so I don't really be paying everybody no mind, for real.
I feel like if I was still there, they should have still been there. Like, this is a group effort, guys. Group effort. We could have still stayed and played Taboo, but that reminds me to those side conversations that I was talking about. I think that this was like, I don't know, I don't feel like it, but I think some mess is going on. Not sure, but my antennas is normally up in the air, but like I say, I'm not really feeling it, so they're down.
So, you guys, after we're playing games, we kind of eat a little bit, we're still chilling, we vibe a little bit more. I hear Shay and Frank on the side. You know, it seems like they little chit-chatting, maybe like they're not feeling the party or anything like that. I also hear my roommate Jamel, he also peeped on what was going on too. So I kind of heard like some chit-chatting from them and some chit-chatting from his side. I'm sitting with my friend, we talking, but I'm keeping my ear open. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Then I hear on the side, oh, they just want some camera time. I'm like, dang, it's about to be something. I guess Shay and Frank heard that too. So they get up, they said, well, I guess it's my cue to leave. I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't think you should worry about it, but if you want to, you want to. It's okay. So they walked out. I'm like, well, they're lost.
I don't know why you came outside, because you should have stayed in the house with your friends that, you know, you was talking to and not really speaking to us. But since you're already out here, come on, let's talk. Why are you not speaking to us? What's up with this attitude-ish energy that you have? Because you even gave me a little bit of attitude in there, and I had to give you a little attitude right back. But what's up? What's going on?
You want to talk about an 8-month-old like you running something big?
This is going on the show.
Yeah.
This is definitely going on the show. This is great.
I don't like it.
I know, but this is part of what.
This is our free time. So all that kiki kaka with your raggedy ass friends in the corner, like shut the up. We're not getting paid money for this shit. This is our free time. We're taking our time to do this shit out of our lives. I could have been doing something else, baby. I got a million other things I could have been doing. What you talking about, bitch?
Yeah, so basically me and Frankie outside talking or whatever, we're basically conversing in regards to what just took place in the house and how Jamil was being kind of shady with his friend that we don't even know. And how his vibe changed whenever his friend got there. And so as we're standing there talking, you know, Raheem comes outside, he kind of joins the conversation and we're sitting there chopping it up. And next thing I know, like Jamil decides to come outside and, you know, he comes over to the conversation and then him and Frankie is constantly going back and forth. So at this very moment, I'm just standing there and I'm just kind of like, yeah, like, you're weird. Like you basically started talking junk, or making snide remarks with your friend that we don't know.
But I was trying to explain like what was going on, but apparently the narrative was we were talking about them across the room. And I'm like, baby, you know me better than that. I will come to you and tell you to your face. I'm like the most transparent person you probably ever meet. So if you thought it was that, why did you not just pull me to the side and just say that? But hey,
I started to see everybody start to go outside, you know, surely but slowly, and I'm hearing a commotion. Like I said, antennas, it was down. And I goes outside and Shay and Jamil has gotten into it. Not sure what they got into it about. I'm not really a fan of, you know, men arguing with women. I wish she would have just left, but she seems like she's a hothead because I feel like she would have broke Jamil in half. Just saying. But I think that could have, I wish it could have been avoided. I wish Jamil didn't, I don't even know, I feel like, why did he even go outside?
So we outside and it's just like, ooh, child, Shay is about to charge at, and Jamel. I'm like, oh my gosh, she is gonna run down on him. I'm just like, oh my gosh, no. Like, it was just like, whew, like that whole interaction was just like, that was a lot going on. Shay was letting Jamel know, look, do not, I'm not the one. So it's seeming
from the outside looking in, that it's just a big misunderstanding. And what I will also say is that Jamel, he knows Frank because they're friends, or, they're part of this group, so they know each other. What I will say is that Jamel did try to speak to Frank directly. He did state several times, I'm speaking to Jamel. And Shay, I love her, but she did insert herself several times while Jamel was trying to talk to Frank. And, she just kept jumping in there, like, saying stuff to Jamel. And he did say several times, he was like, look, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my friend Frank. And she'd be like, well, I'm talking to you. Or whatever it was that she was saying. So, it was just unfortunate on everybody's part, but that's not what this group is about, and hopefully we can come to some type of resolve.
So after this whole debacle, I'm like, okay, what went wrong? Like, I'm still trying to figure out what happened and how we all got to this point. So I goes and I ask, like, Jamel's friends, whom I just met that day, I'm like, so y'all just met me. Was I coming off messy? Did you think I was talking about y'all across the room? And they was like, well, we saw y'all looking and grinning, but I was like, we was kiki and throwing shots at each other. We were not talking about anybody else in the room. I'm like, how would I compliment y'all on the food and talk about y'all in the same breath? Like, oh my God, what kind of person am I? But needless to say, they all was like, yeah, I see where you coming from, da 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 da, and it kind of shouldn't have escalated the way it got. I'm like, yeah, because this could have really turned into something completely, like, irreversible.
Next time on 704.
But I think it's going on. From what I saw of the cast so far, everybody's cool so far. But me, I'm trying to do a different approach this year with this cast. I'm not, the previous experiment we did, I had my hands in a lot of stuff and being a little messy. But I ain't get the amen. But this time I'm trying to be more focused on just my career and just laying low this time. Like
what it is. So we got the chocolate chip mint, strawberries and cream. Biscoff, the peanut butter cup, my baby, the strawberry crunch. You can't go wrong with the strawberry crunch. Banana pudding, of course the peach cobbler, and then the caramel apple.
Say, while you setting up for your next shot, how you feeling?
I feel like we definitely need to have a discussion.
I feel as though we should too. You want to go first?
I can.